Yo guys, Jennings here, and this is a video that some of you might have been asking about, but this is version 2 of the basement tour.
Production.
Kicking things off, when you first walk down here, you're greeted with these stairs, obviously, to get to the lower level. But then, once you walk here, you see this Bob Marley poster. We've already covered this. And we have these pool sticks here for this pool table. So, now you got a speaker here because there's surround sound. And down here, and yeah. So, over here, you have a deep freezer, an ironing board that should not be here, that I might move eventually. And obviously you have your frozen foods. And then over here you have a battery pack, a treadmill that won't be here for much longer. I'm gonna move it again coming up in September-ish. So then we got this chair here, actually two chairs, a little bench here that was painted a while ago. And then we have a carpet here, we have a door here, and then like I said, we have this pool table, we have this here, we have all these things everywhere. We have the chalk everywhere. So walking down a little bit more, like I said, you're greeted just pretty much like this. And then what you see here is over here is a closet without shelves or anything. And then over here you have like shot glasses. That's a picture there. More, and then a bar. And then here you have a table with a candle in the middle. And then here we have this. And like I said, we have all this. So walking down a little bit more further, we have these three chairs here. One of them broke. Then we have these toothpicks. And then we have this here, which should be like 3 dip bowls here. But it's about to be cleaning them and the dishes. And here we have 2 games here. We have one that's spotted, and then we have a deck of cards. And then here in this little cup thing, we have Jolly Rancher singles to go packs. Over here, you have some paper towels, 4 cups here, another speaker for the surround sound home theater thing. And then, that's a back cover for a phone because that's in rice. And then coming over here, we have this here, which is the refrigerator. Always stays stocked, but obviously there's some cans missing. Okay, go ahead and refill it with these here because there's about 6 here. And then go ahead and close that. You have your pizza oven. We can go ahead and turn this on, but you have your pizza oven. Then we have our blender outlet, 2 outlets actually up here, which is covered. Lights. And then we have this sign over here. And then over here we have drinks. That's a laptop cord. And yeah, beer. 3 broken computers. And then we have that for storage. Yeah, just pretty much just random stuff back here. Garbage can and all of that. So we can go ahead and turn that back off. And then we have this here. And this is where I record. We have the Chicago Bulls thing here. And this is the table. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, this is where I use like 2 lamps or natural light. I don't have the studio light things yet. But down here we have a laptop screen. And we have all of these boxes like Verizon, Roku, R1 HD, Samsung, all of that. And then we have a screen protector. Wow. Nope, didn't mean to say that. I'm at a screen cleaner. Yeah, that's how I correct my ears. And then over here, we have all the phones, including one more over here and more around the house. And then I have like an upstairs phone and whatnot. Yes, I have an upstairs phone. Here we have our Verizon tablet. And then under here is a bag for the headphones. This is the headphones case, which I might mean to buy that big. Walkie-talkie, a little shutter button, Bluetooth, and we have 2 back covers. One is the S-View cover, and one is just some carbon fiber cover, because I love carbon fiber. And over here, we have the whole entertainment place. So we have a chair here, chair there, and then this. I recently just changed it like that. So over here we have 2 speakers here, actually 5 speakers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so it's that. Got some movies here. And then if anybody want to challenge me in Pac-Man and all those name code games, right here, come on. And over here we have our receiver with about 4 video inputs and then more stuff like that. Nothing too exciting to get get excited about. I've tried to link some of this stuff in a link in the description. And then over here we have a house phone. We have not sure what's happening here. Okay, it's loading images, it says. So we have a AT&T Uverse cable box. We have the Roku. We have the router/modem by AT&T. Down here we got some papers and channel guide. Over here we got like an aux cord, and this is where we plug it into here so we can play music. And then that's the little receiver for the wireless AT&T boxes. And then that's a DVD player. Like I said, AT&T box. That's the Blu-ray player remote we had. We used to have a Blu-ray, but it broke. But we have a Vizio TV, 1080p, now 4K. Over here, got a printer, another house phone, active. They're both active. And then speaker here with headphones here, the Skull Candy H2s. Got a wireless charger here, so you can go ahead and charge whenever you want. We have the Best Buy mouse pad. I'm getting the bigger one. It's like a gaming mouse pad, QCK or something like that. I'll link it in the description below. And then I printed out a piece of paper for testing the ink on the pen, because I have a stylus and a pen here and then all these here. So you can just go ahead and test it here if you want. I have this here because, as you saw in that refrigerator, I have a lot of cans. So I put this in here, so it's better that way. Under here we have a keyboard, Windows 7 computer with a Dell monitor, computer chair, pretty basic stuff, right? And we have a Dell computer under here, which I never use. We have a laptop cord for this laptop right over here. We have some remotes, by the way, on the couch. Over here, it's pretty much that. And yeah, I know about the cable management. I really need to be taking care of that. I mean, I got some cable management going on back here. Not that much. That needs to be taken care of. So, see, cables are just all over the place. So, we have a lot of manuals here and whatnot that I never read, so I don't know why I have them. Just a lot of random tech stuff here, like cords and power, all this stuff. You have a camera, pens, pencils. There's pens and markers on this side, and they're not like, I don't know what you can call these things. They're markers, but whatever that and pencils. And then we have a Windows 7 disc under here with a lot of other stuff. This, I just take it to go. I just grab it and leave. That's what I take with me around most of the time, along with my phones. We have some blank DVDs. Actually, here is the blank DVDs, and then these are covers you can use for it. And that's about it. I mean, this is the couch right here, so, there's that. Sorry, it looks a little bit blurry right now, but so we have window, and then window by the stairs. So, these little boxes here, by the way, essential every day. That's packs of sugar. Like I said, we have the bar there. We have a mirror there. We have a mirror there that I'm gonna get hooks for because the hooks broke off. I'm gonna go to True Value, which is a hardware store, and take care of that. So, over here we have this little wonderful poster here, and then that's about it. I mean, the basement is pretty basic. Obviously, you see it's finished. I am down here all the time, guys. All the time. It's like never a moment when I'm not. I even sleep down here sometimes on that couch right there. And yeah, so like I said, pretty basic stuff. We got shoes over here. We have a box there full of cords, and yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and close off this video because that pretty much covered all I needed to. So we used to have a dartboard here, but no, that broke too. yeah, a lot of things break down here. And then obviously you have your switches here, and then we have the bar lights there. And then yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this. Also like if you like this. Hit that like button. And if you want to keep up to date with me, follow me on social media at Jennings. Go ahead and do that for Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to get more active on there. You know, I have been more active on there, especially like Twitter, because I've been focusing more on Instagram than Twitter. Yeah, version 2 of the basement tour, guys. That was it. Hope you enjoyed. Yep. I'll see you in the next one.